guys. I'm actually in the woods today. I am hunting and looking for pine sap resin. It's that beautiful amber color you'll see on pines. A lot of uses for it. Just randomly when you go out, you can search for that and pick it off. So that's what I'm out here doing. Hopefully I find some. Sometimes you can find it. It seems like it's everywhere, and then sometimes you just can't come across it. But I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna talk to you. There's so many benefits for it. You can use it for first aid things. You can use it for waterproofing things. Something you can always collect, keep in a canister, pull it out when you want to use it. So hopefully I'll find some, and if I do, I will bring you along about harvesting and getting that, and get back to you guys go through all the details of how to use that. So I'll be back. So it looks like I have found some, but it's really high and I can't reach it, and there's some old dried pieces. But I don't, it looks like I have come up on a black bear. Thank God I'm downwind. I do not want to run into a damn black bear in spring, because they are just coming out. I gotta back out of here. I'm not getting this sap on this tree. I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm all back at home, safe and sound, on my little adventures. Thanks for coming with me. But you know, black bears are usually, this is their time. They're kind of getting out and about more, waking up, getting out, eating, doing that stuff. All the critters were out today. Several snakes. I'm gonna tag some pictures and stuff I took while I was out onto the end of this. Several snakes, and I hate a snake. All of them. I don't want to hear about the good snakes. I saw a king snake when I was out there. I know they're wonderful. I hate a snake. All of them. I don't do snakes. I'd rather come up on a black bear than a snake. I can tell you that. But you know, the black bears are usually pretty low key. They more want to get away from us. But you know, if you come up on one, you know, try to back out quietly and slowly and go on about your business. It's not a big thing. If you're in a kind of confrontational type situation up on it, you can't. Usually stand your ground and make a bunch of noise. They don't like that. They'll take off. Little black bears usually will do that. But I've seen some. I have a mulberry tree out back. Sometimes they come up eating off of that, but usually they stay pretty much to themselves. But I don't go messing around. That is their territory. I respect that. I was in its home, you know, so I just, you know, I kind of go about my business and get away if I come up on a wild animal like that. But onto the pine sap resin that I was on a hunt for, foraging for that. No luck today. I wasn't going any deeper where I was seeing some, but that is where the bear was, so I wasn't going to do that. But, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. That is the way it goes for foraging for anything. But I still want to give y'all the information about using pine sap, pine resin, whichever you call it. And that is just when there is some type of injury or something to a pine tree. It's kind of nature's way. It's just healing, protecting itself from whatever's happened. There's some damage on the tree. When it first happens, it'll kind of be like a milky substance you'll see. And then that is what turns, and you'll start seeing the resin. It's really pretty. It's like an amber color. And it can be really sticky and you know, more watery, runny when it first starts. And then it gets like, you know, thicker and harder and goes on. If you find it, you know, you can pluck those off. Keep them in a bag, a canister, or whatever, and use them for different things I'm going to give you. So anyways, first aid. It's a good antiseptic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. You know, you can use it on wounds, like kind of like a glue closure that you would use on a wound. You know, of course, do your, you know, cleaning, disinfecting, whatever, you know, with the wound. If you have something, irrigate that, wash it out, and then use that. It does stop bleeding. You get that softened and you apply, you can put that over something. It's kind of nature's glue, I guess is what it is. You can make salves out of the resin and use that for different types of, and I'll list, you know, some of these recipes down in the descriptions, write them out for, you know, rashes, eczema, things like that. That is one thing that we used to do also when we were younger is we would chew it like gum. And we would do that also if we had a sore throat. My granny would give it to us. Chew that for your sore throat. Just pluck off a tree. Here you go. But you can add honey and beeswax to that to chew on that. Some people just do it. It does help your sore throat if you have it. You can use it like I said, it's like nature's glue for waterproofing your boots, the seams of things. You get that warm, and you can like work with it and warm it up. And the more you mess with it, roll it in your hands or anything, it kind of softens it as it warms up. You can use that and waterproof like the seams of your boots and different things like that. You can warm it up, flatten it out, move it around, and it can make like patch small holes or waterproofing little areas for like small ones, not huge, for tarps, tents, things like that. Works well for it. And also you can use resin in your fires to extend it. If you have like a torch thing you're using, or you're doing a like a campfire or something like that, that helps get that going. It is very flammable, and also it makes the burn go longer. So if you have a piece of that, and especially if there's like wet conditions, you can throw that in there and it'll help take cold. That's really good. I just think they're good to have for a lot of different things. You go out, just see them on the trees, just pluck them off, with a knife or a multi-tool or something like that. But no luck today. But if you do see that, that's something you can use. These many different things. And the pines are just about everywhere. So if you're just out in the woods or anything like that and you see them, and then once you get them, you'll start looking for them every time you go. And sometimes it's just like you see them everywhere. You just see them all the time. And then other times, like today, no luck. But something else I wanted to give you guys. And thanks for coming with me. And I will see you guys next time. Stay well. God bless.